Thank you for being here. Good Wednesday to you, and what a beautiful day it's been across Eastern Kentucky and the neighborhood, and happy days are here to stay for the next several, all the way through at least the first half of your weekend. Can't go out on too far of a limb for the second half as of yet. Another system rolls through. That will be our first or next chance of showers and thunderstorms between now and then. It's still going to be subpar as far as temperatures are concerned, not as far as conditions, because this weather is simply hard to beat. Even if you like the summer stuff, this is indeed beautiful. More on that in just a few seconds. Headlines tonight, of course, will include our top focus this evening, and that will be the vehicle and school bus related accident that happened this morning on Route 7 in downtown Royalton. I know classes are out, kids have graduated, our seniors and such, and school is out for the summer, but summer school is not, and that was a bus that was involved this morning, and actually all those involved were tied very closely to the school system. I'll elaborate more, and we'll talk with the superintendent and chief investigative officer in just a few moments, and then we'll tell you everything we can at this time. With that said, I was glad to read today that the CDC says that as far as the nation as a whole, overdose deaths are on the decline, and actually down about 3% across the United States from December of 22 through December of 23. Now, keep in mind, on a decline for a number of years prior to COVID, the pandemic is related to, directly in a lot of ways, what was a skyrocketing increase of overdose deaths. We saw it, we lived it with everyone else during the pandemic. Since then, those numbers have again started to decline. The national decrease again is 3%. Glad to report that Kentucky's is nearly triple that at 8% of a decrease in overdose deaths from December again of 22 through December of 23. That's definitely good news. Well, no one received life-threatening injuries. That's the best news that I've got coming out of a serious crash that happened this morning in downtown Royalton involving a McGoffin County school bus and a passenger vehicle. I'll take you to the scene next.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small-town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Whether you've got a new ride and you want it to stand out in the crowd, or you want your current ride to look and feel like a new one, no one does lifts, wheels, and tires better than Conley's. Stop in now for spring tire specials, free quotes, and 0% financing, or log on to conleytire.net.
Atrial fibrillation is one of the more common rhythms we see.
AFib is an arrhythmia of the heart where the top part of the heart is beating erratically and out of sync with the bottom part of the heart.
The electrophysiology service is made up of a team of healthcare providers, and that includes an electrophysiology lab where we're able to do procedures to help repair heart rhythm problems. When a patient becomes heart rhythm free, it can really restore their life.
ARH, more for Appalachia.
Thanks to you, Fraser's Prater Drug has been voted #1 in customer satisfaction with Good Neighbor Pharmacies for the 7th year in a row. With curbside pickup for all of your prescription, allergy, or even multivitamin needs. Or come in and pull up a stool while you shop, or just visit downtown and treat yourself to something extra tasty or sweet. Where locally owned means a more personal, reliable, and friendly pharmacy. Fraser's Prater Drug. Dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
This Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock, the Living Estate Auction of Newell Hamilton at 1552 Coffee Creek Road in West Liberty, starting at 9. Everything as is, where is, no buyer's premium, and only one item has a reserve. a tractor in mint condition, a four-wheeler in mint condition, an international loader, bush hog, over 100 box lots of tools, nuts and bolts, nails and screws, many household-type items, some nice furniture, collectible-type items. There will be food and drinks on site provided by Coffee Creek Church to raise money to build onto their church. Plenty of parking for trucks and trailers, and you'll need them to take everything with you when you go. For more information, call Chief Auctioneer Brent Tackett at 496-5877 or Apprentice Auctioneer Walker Keaton at 495-1777. The school year might be over in McGoffin County and in other school districts across the state of Kentucky as of last week. And while that means that summer break is here for students and last week's McGoffin County High School graduates, the big yellow buses are running again. They didn't get a break. Neither did some school personnel. This morning, the first morning of summer school, a pickup truck collided with a school bus on Route 7 in Royalton, involving the bus driver, a student, and 3 most recent graduates from the McGoffin County High School, as I understand.
Today was our first day of summer school. We're running summer school for 5 days this week, so it'll run through Tuesday, June 4th. And this morning, the bus involved in the accident was transporting one student up Route 7 to South McGoffin Elementary. At this time, after speaking with Tim Clark, who was the investigating officer from the Sheriff's Office, it appears that the truck veered across the center lane in Royalton there and hit the bus just as it was getting ready to go around the curve. Both the student and the driver were checked by emergency personnel at the scene and were both released at the scene. We're not aware of any injuries. The student was happy to go on to summer school, so we made sure that the student made it on to South McGoffin for the day.
Good news, that however was not the case for a total of 3 occupants in the pickup truck involved, the driver and 2 passengers, all, as I understand, recent graduates just last week of the high school.
I received a call of a school bus and another motor vehicle being involved in a collision on Route 7 up around Royalton. It was somewhere in the ballpark around a little after 8 o'clock this morning. So when I arrived on the scene, there was a white Chevy pickup truck that had impacted the front of a school bus. From what the investigation shows, it appears that the white pickup truck was coming northbound on 7 and got into that curve and couldn't negotiate the curve and went on into the school bus, which was approaching from the other side. The people in the school bus, they didn't go to the hospital, and the ones that was in the pickup truck, all 3 of them was transported to the hospital. One person was transported by a personal vehicle, one by ambulance, and one was flown out to another state.
That we believe being Cabell Huntington Hospital for serious injuries that we also believe were sustained by the driver.
It is my understanding that they were recent graduates, and once they're our kids, they're always our kids. So we just hope that everything works out for them. Our thoughts and prayers are with them and their families during this stressful time, and we just all are hoping and praying for a full and complete recovery.
A lot happening on tonight's calendar. A preface to that, it's going to be a beautiful day for a car show in downtown Sagersville this weekend, and the Licking River Cruisers are inviting you. Whether you've got something to ride, drive, or bring down and show off of any kind, or you just want to come down and be a spectator and join them, it's all going to be some good fun. Yes, indeed, 'tis the season. Licking River Cruisers announcing their 4th annual cruise-in the Sagersville City Park. And this Saturday, can you believe it's June the 1st? It is. However you so wish to relish or or not to that fact. Registration is free, and registration will be from 11 till 3, and they'll give awards out at 3. It's just a great little venue, been great shows. I mean, don't have an exact car count, but I can promise you, you will be glad that you came, and the crowds and the cars have grown in number each and every year. It's free food, free music, door prizes, cars, trucks, bikes, whatever you want to bring, ride, drive. Come down and join them this Saturday. And the weather, oh, I'll have that for you in a few moments. Vacation Bible School coming up next week, Monday through Thursday at the Sagersville First Baptist Church. Breaker Rock Beach. The theme this year, God's rock-solid truth in a world of shifting sands. Church vans are running each night. Call 349-6276, 5:45 to 8, Monday through Thursday. Don't forget, this Friday, the McGoffin County High School Golf Scramble, hosted by the cheerleaders over at Paintsville Country Club and Golf Course. It's a scramble of $200 per team, $50 per person. Just a great tournament, a great day. Weather-wise as well. No excuses, and a great cause, of course. Call Devin, 349-2011 or 884-7324. They'll register at 8 and tee off starting at 9 o'clock. And another big event coinciding with a beautiful forecast this Saturday is the Royalton Community Council's Trader Days. That's right, this Saturday, 9 to 5. If you want to be a vendor, you've still got time, but you better hurry. Call Janice, 496-9996. 9 to 5, the time this Saturday. A lot of vendors, a lot of cool things, a great day weather-wise, a great venue as well. A great place to put your calendar announcements, birthdays, and anniversaries. Well, say no more. Going on to other announcements, nightly funeral services brought to you as a courtesy by our friends at the McGoffin County Funeral Home and include a reminder of services to be held for Brian Neal Lovely tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Brian survived by his daughter Allison, granddaughter Collins, brothers Moby and Kenny Lovely, sisters Regina, Francis, and Rolana Lovely, and services again start at 1 o'clock tomorrow from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Visitation is at the funeral home tonight until 9. And from Jones and Preston, 77-year-old Violet Florine Coleman Williams of Mealy passed away Saturday, survived by her son James, 6 brothers, as well as 2 sisters and 23 nieces and nephews. Services start tomorrow morning at 11 from the Mealy Church of Christ. Jones and Preston Funeral Home in charge of arrangements again for 77-year-old Violet Williams. Spring isn't the only season here. It's also senior season. It's a season for love, a season for Jesus, and a season to shop local at the Seasonal Shop. With spring colors, styles, and fashions by Charlie Page and Simply Southern, and more of your favorites, new arrivals in bags and totes and jewelry and more. And they've got everything lemon lavender, spa essentials for a little at-home pampering. And from simple to chinoiserie, must-see home decor is at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville.
Ready to graduate? Yeah, I'm so ready to go.
I can't believe we're graduating, guys.
Well, at least this won't be the last time we see each other.
Yes, we'll all be together again in our 10-year class reunion. And I can't wait.
Come on, guys. Let's take a picture so we'll have it at our class reunion.
3, 2, 1.
Don't leave your friends standing alone at your class reunion. Stand up for what you think is right. Say no to drugs.
Choosing our future, staying drug-free. Woo!
It's never too late to talk with your parents, doctor, counselor, teacher, or another adult you can trust. For more information on drug prevention and treatment options, contact the Magoffin County Health Department at 606-349-6212.
There where every day starts, it's made and it ends. From hitting the floor to hitting the road and back, your feet carry the day's duties. And if you're hurting from what might be a work or sports or stress-related fracture you don't even know about, diabetic, or that all too often heel pain that just won't go away, or any type of pain or discomfort or in need of wound care, come to where they care.
Put your best foot forward and come visit our podiatry team. We care about our patients and their feet.
That's Dr. Cheney and her team at Hope Family Podiatry Center next to Hope Family Pediatrics on the Mountain Parkway. Raise your hands. Who thinks math is hard? Now, who thinks feeding a family of 4, 6, 8, or 10 is even harder? Well, so do we. Welcome to Math and a Meal Made Easy. Did you know you can get a family meal deal at your Sayersville Lee's for as low as $4.61 a person with bone-in chicken, $4.15 a person with our famous strips? That's chicken sides and biscuits. Count to 100? Thank a math teacher. Feed a family for less? Come to your Sayersville Lee's. In a follow-up, as I understand, Paintsville City Police are still asking for your help in identifying this person. They're called push-outs. They happen so often when someone goes into a store like the Paintsville Walmart, loads up a buggy with a lot or full of merchandise totaling hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars in merchandise, and then trying to catch the door not being closely watched or at all, and trying to make their way out with all those stolen goods. They say this man has done it numerous times, costing the store thousands of dollars in thefts, and they're hoping someone can help identify him. 606-789-2603. You can also reach out to Paintsville City Police on their Facebook page as well if you have any information about the potential identity of this person. Just to get you caught up on 15th Region softball and baseball, championship rounds are tomorrow. It's all being played at Stonecrest. I have not been able to venture over and take in any of the action, but just to get you up to date, as far as baseball is concerned, Pikeville and Prestonsburg are in the championship round tomorrow night. That is after Pikeville outed Lawrence County 7-0, and the boys from Prestonsburg outed Shelby Valley 14-0. In the semis. Again, in baseball, Pikeville and Prestonsburg going to the championship. Girls fast pitch softball, Magoffin County made it to the region. They got shut up by Belfry 10-0 in the first round in 5 innings. Going on to the semis, it came down to Johnson Central and Lawrence County, and the Lady Bulldogs ousted Johnson Central 12-9. And Pikeville and Belfry ladies in the other half of the semis, and it was Belfry 12-2. And that sets us up for a Lawrence County Lady Bulldog and Belfry Lady Pirate matchup also tomorrow night at Stonecrest. Good luck to all. Well, it's relatively short, which means it's a pretty sweet forecast tonight. And that's all I've got to close out on. Sitting pretty. We are through at least the first half of your weekend, and it's not all terrible thereafter. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's not summer weather, but it's beautiful weather. We topped out at just under 77 here in downtown Sayersville at the Sayersville Independent offices and YourNewsToday studios. 70 right now on our way down to a pretty mild 51. Had a 20-mile-per-hour gust today, pretty breezy at times. Got a 2 to 5 mile-an-hour wind out of the west right now, southwest. Humidity, again, as was yesterday at this time, 50%. Sunrise, 6:14. Sunset at 8:48. With that said, you know how I didn't hold the paper up this time just because it wasn't a perfect paper. Those papers that have the day and like 5 words after, that's a good forecast because it doesn't take much to say sunny, clear, and nice. But it's close, and the first half of it indeed is beautiful, and it's not all that bad. 51 again tonight, mostly clear skies. Those winds out of the west and northwest changing 6 to 16 miles per hour, still moving it about, but a nice day to your Wednesday. 72 Sunny all day, clear skies, upper 40s tomorrow night. I mean, it'll have a little chill in the air if you're catching a little park ball or just sitting outside enjoying the end of the day. 72, 47, your high, your low. Friday, we'll start that incline, hit the mid-70s at 75, sunny, clear across the board, and another 51-degree night. Saturday, don't let the little shade of green there at the bottom left or bottom right of your screen worry about Saturday, because it will start off nice. It will be the warmer day of the first part of your 7-day, topping out in the low 80s. We'll see mostly sunny skies. Right now, our next shower and storm chances aren't until, I'm thinking, late Saturday night. That timing, of course, will change 10 times between now and then, and we'll let you know the latest whenever we wrap up programming this weekday after tomorrow. But right now, Saturday looks to be great, 82, mostly sunny, and a 40% chance of some showers and storms late Saturday, rolling into your Sunday, and that's kind of the worst of it, so to speak, as far as shower and storm chances. A pretty consistent 40% chance of showers and storms right now, maybe waning to 30% by Wednesday, but temperatures, they'll fall. Mostly cloudy, 77 Sunday, and a 40% chance of showers and storms. Not all bad, just not as beautiful by comparison. By Monday, we're back to the low 80s, getting close to the mid by Tuesday and Wednesday. Partly sunny skies and a pesky 40% chance of showers and storms, but temperatures getting closer to where they should be and hovering there for at least through Wednesday of next week, and we'll take the good with the bad, and hopefully those shower chances will be on a decline between now and certainly then. Good news is that there are zero complaints to be had weather-wise between now and certainly your Saturday, and only very few thereafter. So let's just all find some way to enjoy it. Before I close, Heather and the staff are working quite hard right now on tomorrow's edition of the Sayersville Independent. Another big one, a lot of important news and a lot of entertaining news, a lot of sports news, year-end wrap-ups, and already working towards next year. A lot of things that you have to get the Independent to see and read and know. With that said, I will see you back here, hopefully after you've got yours, tomorrow night for the next edition. Thank you for watching and enjoy this beautiful evening.